fucking fourth quarter.
He's my guy. Brock, he to me he
You
still has to
don't
prove
believe
it.
in Brock. You don't
I
think
don't.
Brock is special.
I don't believe he's special. Not like that.
No, you aren't a Brock believer. You're literally one of the people that got stuck with Brock because Trey Lance wasn't special. Because I said it before. Real life isn't Madden.
Yeah, of course.
Life ain't Madden. Oh, and everybody's like, oh, Brock Purdy can't play in the rain. Neither could Trey Lance. We saw in the rain in that rain game against Chicago, where it was the same amount of rain that we had in San Francisco. Couldn't fucking pull it off in the regular season. And this is also another thing. It's the regular season. Brock Purdy, when it matters in the playoffs, comes back, fourth quarter game winning drives. The reason why I think that is because he, in the regular season, he feels like he has the liberty to experiment and see what he can get away with and what he can't get away with. That throw into triple coverage with Juwan Jennings last week, if that was Mahomes, Lamar, or Josh Allen, that would have been considered a great tight window throw. But because it's Brock Purdy in the seventh round, oh my God, Brock, you got lucky for making that throw. You're such a small quarterback.
No one said he's lucky. That was just a good throw.
Yes, no.
I don't
Have
know who
you
you watching, but
ain't
I love
watching?
the
No, no,
throw.
no. You ain't watch. Like I'm watching the herd. I'm watching ESPN. I'm watching fucking. The only one that's been standing up for me is Richard Sherman and Pat McAfee and Craig Carton. Everybody else, that throw was should have. He got lucky with that throw, and I'm just like, no,
Dude, a
Brock.
lot of people are saying that that throw was really good. You have like Dan Orlovsky saying it was a good throw. You have a bunch of other reporters saying that it was a good throw. Like, I'm just saying, like,
I'm
there's
just
not a lot of people hating, like, you making it seem like the whole world is against him. No,
they are every
they're
I
not.
like
You're just
every time.
sensitive. You're just sensitive.
No, I'm not sensitive. It's just
You are.
annoying.
Yeah, you're
They don't
sensitive.
give him the proper
No,
respect.
you're just
They're like,
sensitive.
oh, Brock Purdy
You're just
cannot
sensitive.
come back in the fourth quarter. What does he do when the playoffs? He comes back in the fourth quarter. Oh, that's just worrisome because he had a terrible game. You know why he had a terrible game? Because he has less than 30 starts in the NFL, and his head coach, who makes questionable fucking decisions sometimes, decided to rest him the last week of the season when he should have played at least a drive to keep in rhythm. But they didn't do that.
I
And
think you're just sensitive.
no, I'm not. It's just, can we give the man his respect? Can we give him his respect? Can we stop acting like Jared Goff is in the same conversation as him? Because he's not. He is not. Jared Goff has a 2.3 touchdown to interception ratio. In the playoffs, he has 2 game winning drives with one fourth quarter comeback. Brock has 3 in his career. Oh, Brock has 2 in the playoffs, 1 in the fourth quarter as well. Yards per game, he has Brock beat by a yard. But Brock has him beat in winning when it winning overall winning 80% over 56%. And bro, come on. I'd rather have a 3-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio with Brock.
It's coaching, bro. I think
He
it's
takes
coaching.
care of the ball. No, it's not just coaching. It's not just coaching because Brock since Iowa, he's been the same way. He takes care of the ball. He takes care of the ball. That's his superpower. Like, he takes care of the ball. People just don't want to give Brock his respect.
You're just sensitive.
No, y'all's don't look at the fucking tape. Y'all's act like you look at the tape. Y'all's say you see, like, you look at the tape. When the tape doesn't agree with you, you go to the stats. When the stats don't agree with you, you go to the tape. It's just make up your fucking minds, people, because it's annoying. It's annoying. You guys don't look at the tape. And then when you see it in the tape, you see it in the game. Because I watched the entire games. I've seen him make the throws. You don't watch the entire games. Don't act like you do.
No, I don't watch all the games because I'm busy. I got another job.
So do I.
But what I will say though is,
See,
no,
that's
but
what I'm saying.
what
You
I will
guys
say is,
don't
I
watch
always
the
go back and
fucking
rewatch the
games.
film. I always go back and rewatch the
You
film.
don't no, you watch the highlights. That's
No,
not
I
the
don't
film.
watch the highlights actually. I'm gonna show you exactly what I watch.
And this is what I'm saying, people. People are criticizing him off what others see off the highlights, but they don't look at the entirety of the game and see what he does.
No, I watched the game. I
You
watched the
turned
high.
off the last game because you thought he
I
would
watch
able to
I
come
watch
back.
the highlights and then I do the film. I want you to go to the QB school. Brock Purdy divisional analysis, okay?
Where do you watch what on YouTube?
On YouTube. Go search that up right now. Go ahead. That's film right there. That's my film.
What's it called?
Brock Purdy analysis. Divisional round analysis. That's what I'd be watching. I watch the film. I pay attention.
Who's do you watch? Oh, the QB school.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I watch the film. I watch the film now. And then I also watch bad plays. Like, I mean, honestly, the thing that just bothers me about Brock that really hasn't sold me is the fact that if he throws one pick, I feel like we have a very high losing. I feel like his confidence is lost if he just throws one bad pick. Ooh, like that just scares me. And that was proven with the Ravens game, I think. So,
Actually, the only thing I liked about the Ravens game was the fact that he didn't give up. Like earlier in the season when he played, what was it? What's their call? What's their name? Who they play? When they I think when they played Minnesota, it was when we were go on that 3 game losing streak, and I just saw him like during one of the games, he just head down, eyes down, gave up. And I was like, I don't want to see that in you, Brock.
but that Ravens game just made me kind of like upset because I saw him throw one pick and kind of lose confidence in the
No,
throws that he
I
was making. And a
so
lot of the
he
throws that he
threw
was
four
making
interceptions
being
that game,
tipped.
didn't he? Yeah, he threw four
He had
interceptions.
4 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. You know why? Because he didn't stop throwing the fucking ball. It's a regular season game. He tried to get us out of it. And bro, he's got less than 30 starts. At that point, he was under, I think, 20 starts. No, that was like his 22nd or 20th start in his career. He has to learn, doesn't he? He has to develop. Am I wrong?
No, but that's the thing. That's why I feel like if you're saying like, oh, he has to develop and do all these things, then
But
like the
okay,
chances
so
of
the
us winning
reason why
this year
I'm
aren't that realistic.
no, what do you mean?
Because if you're saying he has to learn and he has to develop, and if he's throwing into picks and doing all these things, then like, eventually when is that time to develop, like come to an end and be like, okay, he's ready now to let us win games? Or are you saying he's good enough now, regardless of him
So
being able
that's
to
what I'm
develop?
saying in the regular season. So because this is why I did the whole regular season and playoffs. In the regular season, because yes, there's that intensity that you feel like you need to do things, but in the regular season, he knows that he can risk making certain throws, seeing what works and what doesn't work. Regular season is when you can develop. That's why last week, when it was down to crunch time and we needed to have that drive, he put it in the clutch and he knew exactly what he needed to do to drive us down the field to get us into to get McCaffrey to score the touchdown.
But
Does that
that
make
doesn't
sense?
come. That doesn't come from the Ravens
That's
game.
no, that is
That comes
experience.
from like the
That is experience, bro.
game. That comes from
Look
like
at Jordan Love's
experience.
and no, look at Jordan Love's inexperience. Rather than pull the ball in, having a minute and a half and trying to either throw it away or run up and gain some yards with his legs because he's supposed to be more mobile than Brock fucking Purdy, he threw a fucking pick to Dre Greenlaw to fucking end the game. That's experience. Brock Purdy knew not to do that in that situation. That's what I'm saying. He's developing, he's learning the decision making. It's
But
a
are you saying he's good enough to win us a Super Bowl this year, regardless of him, still having to develop? And why? Why?
Alex,
Why?
the reason
Why?
why
Because he has
is
a good team around him.
hold on. He has an excellent team around him. If he pulls it off this year, I am confident that in the future, after this year, because of the way his career trajectory has been, I think that by the time he gets to hopefully year 3, year 4, and we have to re-sign him, I'm not saying he's going to be putting up Patrick Mahomes type numbers, but what I am saying is he's going to be able to be uh early Tom Brady ish,
Wow. Wow.
early Tom
Wow.
Brady, where he's able
Wow.
to elevate the talent around him because he'll be able to
Wow.
read defenses. No,
Wow.
no, he'll be able to read defenses enough with Kyle Shanahan as his play caller. Because that's also another thing. I think this partnership is a great partnership between Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy. So I think Brock Purdy, by the time they have to move off of Debo, they have to move off of George, Brock is going to be able to elevate us to be contenders at that point in time because he'll be able to read defenses. He'll be able to do things that he's learning still in his 25 games in the league. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's crazy though. Wow. Tom Brady. Wow.
Again, I'm not saying Tom Brady when he was winning like putting up insane numbers with after the Randy Moss era when like the last dynasty. I'm talking about the early dynasty where he was the game manager.
Yeah, that's still insane. Like,
Alex, look at his okay. When Brock is healthy,
I
he
don't know if look, Brock is good.
you don't
Brock is really good, but
he's extremely good. You underestimate his ability.
wow, I don't know. That's kind of a stretch.
No, it's bro. Okay, 2 years in the league. Okay, both years NFC Championship game, potentially Super Bowl. Wins the Super Bowl his second year in the league, already ahead of Mahomes, who won it his third year in the league. Has the weapons still around him next year. Another year of development. His arm is healthy, going to be healthier next year. Because we're also forgetting he's coming off of surgery. His arm is still not 100%. That's also another thing.
His arm probably feels 100% right now.
Mm, it may feel 100%, but his arm won't be at 100% ability until next year. Because
I
coming
feel
off
like
an
you're like
injury like that,
this guy is basically your son, the way right now.
no,
The
bro.
the
Look
way
at
you
no, no,
projected
no.
it is technically you're like his father.
I'm not his father. God damn it. How
So sensitive.
I am not sensitive. I am telling you the truth. Coming off of okay, how was Dak Prescott coming off that broken leg?
Still Dak Prescott.
No, he wasn't.
Still Dak Prescott.
No, he wasn't. Was it last year? Was it last year or the year before that he came back from the broken leg where he wasn't able to move and he threw so many interceptions? I think it was last year.
Might have been last year.
Yeah, yeah. He was pressing. So that's what I'm saying. Brock Purdy next year, elbow is going to be better, going to be able to read better the defenses more, going to take a step in his progression. Bro, he's
We'll
still,
see. We'll see. Look,
bro,
there's still a lot to see, to be honest.
bro,
I'm still spectacle. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just spectacle,
bro, what more do you have to see? He's played 24
I have to
career
see,
games.
I have to see, when it's all
No,
and the Packers was the first step, The last drive against the Packers was the first step for me.
you know what? You still believe Trey Lance could have done what he did, what happened against
I
the
believe Trey Lance, you know, could have been really good, but obviously he
been
let me
playing
down.
too much Madden.
He let
How
me
many
down.
Super Bowls you won with Trey Lance?
Zero, because I traded him every year.
No, you didn't. That's a
I
lie.
did. I actually did. I traded him for Jalen Hurts. Yep. I love me some Jalen Hurts. So yeah, he's my guy in Madden at least. I'm just being for real.
I'm just saying, I don't know, man. 25 career game. Because, bro, every other quarterback except for Patrick Mahomes, whose numbers are just astronomical. Astronomical. Actually, actually, ooh. Um, if we look at Patrick Mahomes' first two playoff appearances, he went 4-1, 63% completion percentage. Like his playoff record, 4-1 playoff record, 63% completion percentage, one game winning drive, and one fourth quarter comeback the year he won the Super Bowl. Just saying.
Hey, I hope we win this year. I'm just saying, I hope we win. I'll be wearing my jersey the day of. You know what I'm saying? So I hope we win. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. What's next for today? Hmm?
Hmm. Oh, I'm just because like bro, it's just fucking ridiculous, dog. Like it's just ridiculous because I'm looking at it. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jared Goff. Um, yeah, the only person that like I can't really make a comp for is Patrick Mahomes because bro, Patrick Mahomes is not from this planet. 9,000 yards in 2 seasons starting, bro.
Absurd. Absurd.
If you include playoffs, that's 10,600 yards, bro.
Yep.
Uh-uh. Yeah, no, that's fucking crazy. And dude, Mahomes has a damn near 4-1 touchdown to interception ratio.
Hey,
And and that right there is part of the reason why I'm so, like I think Brock Purdy can still elevate and take another step. Because Lamar Jackson, 2.6 to 1 touchdown and interception ratio. Jared Goff, 2.3 to 1 touchdown and interception ratio. Josh Allen, 2.5 to 1 touchdown to interception ratio. Like I know it's just numbers, but it matters because though turnovers, and he doesn't fumble the ball either. Brock does not fumble the ball either.
he actually, surprisingly, he doesn't fumble the ball. But look, like I said, I think it's, still early in his career. We still have a lot to see. We still don't know everything.
Do
Yeah.
you think this is the best Brock Purdy you're gonna see?
No.
Okay. Now, so we're getting somewhere with you.
But that doesn't mean I can't be spectacle too.
I'm sorry.
That doesn't mean I still don't have
Doubts?
I still can't doubt him. I can still doubt him.
No, you can doubt him. That's fine. You can doubt him. But do you still think this isn't the best Brock Purdy we can see? Like, do you still think he can progress? He can elevate. He can develop more, just like Mahomes. Even after that Super Bowl, took another step. Because
Um,
that's what I'm saying. If we win the Super Bowl with Brock this year, not if, when we win the Super Bowl with Brock this year, another year, arms healthier, another year, able to read more defenses. Because, bro, 25 games, he hasn't played all 32 teams. He hasn't
no,
seen
no, good. Look. To your point, yes, he probably will get better, but I'm still, doubtful of what he can do. Like he has to show me a little bit more. Like that's really it.
what does he have to do.
Dude, he just has to show me a little bit more. Like you got to give me more drives like the one in like Green Bay. Like the ones that really mean it. Like you got to have them. That's what he's got to do.
Oh, actually, that's actually a really good point. Let's see. You
No,
know,
no, no, no. Don't bring up the stats because I've seen it with the Packers. I've
no, no,
seen it with
no.
the Packers. If he could do more games like that where we win,
But
though he should have had one with the Browns,
you know
but I
something? You
I didn't
know,
end up
Lamar Jackson has never had a fourth quarter game winning drive or comeback in the playoffs.
and he's still an MVP. So I'm still gonna give it to Lamar. If you give me a choice to choose
Playoffs when
Lamar,
it matters,
if
when
you
it
gave me a
matters, when it
choice, and
counts.
if you gave me a choice to choose Brock or Lamar, I'm choosing Lamar without a doubt. Like that.
I'm not going to dispute that. Like again, I'm
So
not
what's your
disputing
point?
that. I'm not disputing that. Again, these are like Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. These are the top 5 quarterbacks in the league. I won't dispute that. But what I'm saying is Brock Purdy is a comp with those guys.
Mm, mm,
That's what I'm saying.
mm.
And what I'm saying, when it matters the most in the playoffs, when I need a quarterback to show up, neither Lamar Jackson nor Josh Allen have done what Brock Purdy has done. And that's come back in the fourth quarter, and that's lead a game-winning drive in the fourth quarter. And that's into their entire career. That's not in the first two playoff games or whatever. That's in the entirety of their NFL careers. That's all I'm saying. It's just a redonkulous argument at this point to not give Brock Purdy. So yeah, that's literally like that's just my gripe. Like the national media disrespecting our team, like literally underestimating the talent and like that we have from our wide receivers, not like they disrespect Brock Purdy by saying, "Oh, it's a talent around him." Then they disrespect the talent around him by not ranking them accordingly, and then it's just a clusterfuck of just annoyingness from the national media this week, just because they want to make it seem like Detroit really has a chance against us this week in San
Detroit
Antonio.
does have a chance. They're a good team. They're not winning though. It's gonna be 7 touchdown, 10-point game probably.
I
But
hope I hope they sent Fred Warner that clip of the herd hierarchy where they rank the players, because that shit was just fucking disrespectful. Did you watch the clip I sent you?
yeah, I watched it.
What were
But
your
man,
thoughts?
look, man, look. We're gonna win. We're gonna show everyone, that we're a phenomenal team and that they shouldn't count us out for anything.
No, but what were your thoughts when you saw that list?
It was dumb. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. I saw the first five, and then I immediately exited out. I was like, this is some BS. I'm done, and I left. I didn't watch the rest. I'm being so serious.
Okay. Yeah. 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 They didn't even, bro, he didn't even fucking rank Fred. And then the,
Which is
the thing,
stupid.
no, and it's just also it fucking fit his narrative. Like I'm a huge Cowherd fan, don't get me wrong, but it was just so stupid just seeing how in the past Cowherd had ranked Fred top 5, top 10 most important players in the game, and to not even rank him in this list just so it could fit his narrative, just so it makes Detroit look better. Come on, bro. Not
It
even.
happens. It happens. But I mean, yeah.
One, two, three.
Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.